So, what's your best way of spending your time on the second day of the new year? Well, today I am going to update my vision board, pick my word for the year, and share with you 5 things I'm leaving in 2022 and not bringing into this next year. And the best way to also start this is by wearing my crew sweatshirt from Catherine Manning that says, "Do it for you," because today is all about setting up my intentions for this new year and going in with a clear head and clear vision on what I want to succeed in. So of course, last year I made my vision board in April. It was a month after I had my surgery, and I had seen that people were making these vision boards, and for me, making New Year's resolutions has never been something that I've been able to stick with or that has been easy for me. And I would make them and then I just wouldn't remember them or completely forget about them. So I decided there had to be another way to make your goals and dreams come true, but without making the resolutions for the new year. And I saw a lot of different vloggers doing vision boards, so I'm like, I'm gonna give this a try. So of course I made my vision board, and it has been on my laptop and my tablet this whole last year, and this is it. If it'll come in clear. The lighting's kind of weird. There we go, because it's getting dark outside. But this was my vision board that I did. So I was focusing on podcasting, vlogging, and health. And then I had pictures of houses because I was envisioning and manifesting a house, which didn't come true, but hopefully this year it might come true that we'll get a house. Who knows? Ooh. Zoom in, zooming out. My finger's all the way. So I thought to myself, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make a new vision board. And some people make vision boards where they go and they get magazines and they do clippings and they actually make a real board. But for me, I do like digital boards with pictures, because to have something to look at every single day on my laptop and on my tablet, and even this year I'm going to make it the background on my phone so that it's something I look at every day. So I'll take the photos that I do for my computer and I'll just set them up in a phone wallpaper style too, and then it's something I look at every day. And with having these here, it was something to remind me that when I look at it, it reminds me of the goals and they're like the dreams I have on my heart that I want to make come true. So of course some of the things aren't going to change this year from last year, but I'm definitely going to find different pictures to represent how I am feeling and the goals and stuff that I want to achieve this year. So like some of the stuff I have on my vision board is like a lake house and my dream tub. Of course those are things that I still want to manifest for the future, but next year they're not things that will probably come true. Like I probably will not get a lake house. So this year I want to take and pick photos that are things that I absolutely want to achieve this year and get done, and have those be a representation of what I want my vision board to look like. So pretty much what I do is I just go on Pinterest. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to write down a list of all the things that I want to achieve this year, my goals, my dreams, and then I'll go on Pinterest and I'll actually just look up words with that containing my dreams, my goals, and then I'll just find pictures and then I'll start adding them into a file, upload them to Canva, and then I'll start kind of mapping them out. That's what I did last year, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do this year. But before I do that, I can share with you my word for the year, which I actually picked one word, and then this morning while working out, I actually came across another word. So I'm actually going to take both of these words and put them on my vision board in somewhere, so then they're there. So the first word I picked was ambition, and when I looked up the definition for that, it is a strong desire to do or to achieve something, typically requiring determination and hard work. And I thought that was going to be so perfect for me, because this year I have a lot of dreams to really make my podcast go big. I want to get more interviews and share stories and just really make it something more than it is right now. And I would love to eventually maybe do master classes or make ebooks or make digital products that people can use. Right now I'm not specifically there yet, but that is definitely something within the future I would love to do. And then the second word that came to me while working out, because I was listening to Cameron, she's also another YouTuber, she was talking about her vision for this new year, and one of the words that she said hit home with me, which I want to have more confidence. So confident was my other word, and that is feeling or showing confidence in oneself, self-assured. I feel like I lack confidence in a lot of things I do, with my podcast, with the vlog, with all of that. And I want to be more confident this year in who I am, and with loving my body, and with just being 100% authentically me and sharing that every single day. So I thought those two words are something I'm definitely going to put on my vision board. And then I thought I'd actually share with you guys the 5 things that I wrote down that I'm going to leave in 2022. I was actually listening to Laura Harder, and her podcast is called Earn Your Happiness, and she did an episode naming the 3 things she was going to leave behind in 2022 and not bring forward in 2023. And she was talking about how we should make these things that we're no longer going to bring with us and we're no longer going to tolerate in the next year. So I thought, why don't I make 5 things, a list of 5 things that I don't want to bring with me into next year. So the first one I did was bad body images. I am leaving my bad self-talk about my body in last year. This year I'm focusing more on being positive about the way I talk about my body. The second one is self-doubt. I'm going to stop doubting myself and start becoming a more confident person in the ability to achieve anything I put my mind to. Number 3 was to endless scrolling. I'm going to stop spending so much time scrolling on social media, on Instagram, and I'm going to spend more time dedicated to my dreams, like this vlog, and podcasting and writing my book. Number 4 was comparison. I've spent a lot of time over the last year comparing myself to other people, to other podcasters and other vloggers, and where they're at compared to where I'm at, and I'm no longer going to do that, because where they are, they've gained that over time. It's not like they just woke up one day and they were a big podcaster or a big vlogger or someone who had a New York Times bestseller. It was something that they worked on over time, and they kept working at, and then one day it just happened for them. So I'm going to spend more time this year focusing on me and focusing on what I need to do for myself to achieve the dreams and goals that I set into place. And number 5 is to prioritize exercising. I want exercising to become one of the things that I do every day. Maybe not every day, maybe like 4 or 5 times a week. And it's not, maybe not even exercising, maybe it's just moving my body, like going for a 20-minute walk or 30-minute walk, like just getting some type of movement in during my day. That's what I'm going to do. So I thought this would be neat if anybody else wants to do that too, is to take maybe even if you can't come up with 5 things, say 3 things that you're not going to bring into this next year. Like obviously we're in this next year, but like you could think of those things right now and be like, this year I'm not going to do these 3 things, and I'm going to leave them in last year, and I'm going to live the life that I've dreamed of and want to live. So I wanted to share those with you guys real quick. I am going to spend probably the next half hour writing my list of the things that I want to put on my vision board, and then I'm going to start looking at Pinterest to find the things that I want to put on, and then I will show you once I have it all put together. now I just spent the last like 20 minutes finding photos on Pinterest, and then I put them in my 2023 vision board, and I have 24 different pictures that I saw that I was like, yes, this is it. So now I'm going to upload them all onto Canva, and then I'm going to get on my computer and I'm going to start piecing them all together and see how I can get them to fit, and I will show you guys once I have it all completed. So I took all the photos. I didn't use every single one, but I took the ones that stood out for me the most, and I am so excited to show you guys. So basically what I did is I took my 2 words of the year and I put them here, and then I did writer up there. This says, if I'm too much, then go find less. I kept this from last year. That's the only thing on here that I kept from last year, this and this, because this is for writing a book and this is for hitting milestones as a YouTuber. So I put like this one and this one for podcasting. This one would be for our wedding this year since it's a fall wedding. Then I put taking your risks lets the unknown stop you. Don't let the unknown stop you from progressing. This is for writing. This is for Canon, which I have. So for podcast or for vlogging. This was for healthy eating, and then these 2 are for getting a home, so manifesting a house. And then I changed up the 2 people that I put on there. So for podcasting, I put Angie Lee, and she's someone that this year I just started, you know, getting into her podcast, and her brother have a podcast, and I wanted to put her on there because she is someone that like is just like authentically herself. So I put that up there because I want to manifest being just like authentically myself and being just like her, where she just isn't afraid to tell the truth and be herself. So for vlogging, I put Tara Michelle. She is someone that I started following this year, and she is a vlogger that I inspire to be like and have my vlogs like. So this is my 2023 vision board, which I'm so excited about. And then I actually turned that into a wallpaper for my phone. So I just took everything from there, put it here, so I can look at it every single day. Oh, I'm so excited to share this with you guys. It was fun making, like, really all of these pictures, like most of these pictures besides the 2 of the girls, I just went on Pinterest and I typed in exactly what I was looking for. So what I did, let's see if I can't find the page, is I just wrote down vision board, and then I wrote down every single thing I wanted to find for my vision board. And then when I went to Pinterest, I just typed in these exact things, and whatever came up, that's what I chose from. And then being able to find the words, I just typed the words in to see what would come up. And this these like two were like perfect. For confidence is something you create within yourself by believing in who you are, which is amazing. And then ambition, the one for that one, I got ambition means preserving through adversity and figuring how to become the best version of yourself despite any obstacles that may come into your way. So that was like perfect, and I just kind of took those photos. I had a lot more than just this, but I took the ones that I wanted to really represent this year, and I put them in there. And I always put a podcaster and then a vlogger in my vision boards, because like last year I did Keisha and I did Catherine Manning as a vlogger, because these are people who have done it and they work hard every single day to keep doing their job and producing content for people, and that's what I want to inspire to do. So I always put these people on here as people that I inspire to help me become the person that I'm striving to be. But this has been so much fun, and I encourage anybody who's like resolutions, like New Year's resolutions don't work for you, to try something like this. Try the vision board, try your word of the year. Like the other thing you can do is writing down the 5 things that you're not going to take with you, or like I said, 3 things or 1 thing that's really important to you. And then, like I said, put it somewhere where you're going to see it every day. I put it on my phone because I'll see it every day. I put it on my laptop because I use my laptop to edit videos and put videos together. So every time I open my laptop to do anything, I'm going to see it. Anytime I tap my phone, I'm going to see it, and this is going to be my reminder of all the things that I want to achieve this year and put into play to make this year great. So I'm excited for this year, and some of the things too that my yearly outlook for this year is going to look like is I want to grow my podcast, so I'd like to get more interviews and be able to connect with more people. And then we are here at our place for another 6 months. So 6 months from now, we're going to be looking for a new place. So I put like photos of houses and stuff because I'm manifesting us getting a house and house hunting and moving, and definitely when that stuff happens, I'll vlog it and share it with you guys. And another thing is wedding planning. In 8 months we're getting married, and there's still stuff here and there that we have to do, like Ken and the guys getting their tuxes and me getting and going with the girls to look at bridesmaid dresses, and still buying things here and there, and that process too. So I will gladly be sharing that with you guys along the process of doing all that and finding the stuff that we are going to use, and it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm so excited for 2023. Like, this is my year to be ambitious. This is my year to have confidence. It's my year to reach for things I've never reached for before, and I am just ready for it, and I'm excited, and I can't wait. And creating this vision board for me is something that just helps out to remind me every single day I look at it. And that's why this year I even put it on my phone, because it's something I can look at every day to remind me that good day or bad days, I am still in the process of pursuing my goals and my dreams, and nothing is going to stop me. And I'm excited for it. I've never been excited for any other year besides this one. I think mainly because I am going to marry my best friend in 8 months, and that's just an amazing feeling. And shortly after that, we'll be starting a family, and like that's all new things that'll come with that 2024 year. So exciting things are happening, and I'm excited, and I'm excited to share with you, and I can't wait. So yeah, I just can't stop smiling because I can't wait to see what this year has to bring me.